I'm Krystle. I've loved dolls my whole life. I collect everything from porcelain to cloth, American Girl, neonates, and real care dolls. But my favorite is to collect and make Reborn dolls. There's Chloe, Grace, Jeremy, Maya, Yuki, Savannah, Zoe, Haley, Landon, Maisie, and Joshua. It isn't easy keeping up with my collection, but it sure is a lot of fun. Hi guys, I'm here to do a quick little update on my new American Girl Truly Me doll. I want to announce her name, so with your help, I narrowed down some name choices. I also went and looked at some names myself, and actually I think the name that I've decided to go with was actually not suggested by any of you guys. It was one that I came across myself that I really liked, and I added it onto a poll on my YouTube community page along with some other names. So along with your help, and I kind of have to agree with you guys, like it was at a toss-up between Naomi and Kiara for me, but you guys seem to really like Kiara best, and I think I agree with it, and I really do like Kiara for her. So welcome Kiara, everyone. I know some of you guys really wanted to know what I was going to name her, so there you have it. Her name is Kiara, and I don't know if you can tell or not, but I did give her bangs a little bit of a trim. Yeah, I definitely gave her bangs a little bit of a trim, not too much at all, because I really didn't want to go shorter. I looked at a lot of pictures of 54 from various people that own her on Instagram, and not many of them, I think only one that I came across had bangs that was short enough to show off her eyebrows, and they had not cut them that way. It came that way, but they figured it was just wig placement. So other than that, all the other Truly Me 54s that I came across had bangs about this length, so that's what I went with. The length that her bangs were when I got, I really didn't like, because they were really like down in her eyes. They were basically sitting on her eyelashes, which was driving me nuts when I was trying to style. So I did trim that down, and yeah, and then what else did I do? Oh, I also trimmed some of her longer hairs. So I did trim some of her longer hairs, and the reason I did that is because when I wet her hair and was brushing it out and getting it all nice and neat and tidied up and styling it, I discovered that she actually had some long hairs that were coming down about here into her bangs. So I trimmed those to be the same length as her bangs, and it worked out really great because now it's nice and even on each side. Whereas I guess before there was more hair on this side, and I wasn't able to brush it back into the rest of the long hair. It kept falling forward in her face. So I was like, I'm just gonna snip those. It was a little unnerving because I've never cut any of my American Girl doll's hair before, but I was a little nervous to do it because I am by no means good with hair at all. But it was really bugging me because, like, I could tell that this is where the long pieces are supposed to be coming down. I can see that. I would try to brush it into that, but as soon as it would start to dry, it would start falling forward. I'd try to brush her bangs, and next thing you know, like, long pieces of hair were hanging down in her face. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna let them go where they're wanting to go, and then I'm just gonna snip them so that they are the length of the bangs, and just basically made them into the bang part. And so now everything looks really nice when I brush it. Everything stays in place. These hairs blend in really nice, and she's all good to go. And I just love her. I'm trying to film up here on our island so that you can hopefully see her better, because I know when I try to film my American Girl dolls on the living room floor, the light is above, and so therefore it's shining down on the doll's head, which makes a shadow all over her face. So I figure if I come up on the island here, you can get a better look at her. I'm not sure how much I can zoom in. Let's have a look and see. Okay, so it's a little bit blurry, but you can kind of see her eyes a bit better now at this level, and her bangs. She's super pretty. Love her name, Kiara. And I'm gonna basically make this her official video to add to my Meet the Dolls playlist. For those who don't know, I have a Meet the Dolls playlist. I link to it in the description of every single one of my doll break episodes, so that if you're new to my channel and you're wondering what dolls I have in my collection, or what dolls I had in the past in my collection, they're all there in that playlist. And the ones that are no longer in my collection that I had made videos for, I kept their videos up just as my own record of who I used to have. And you'll see that I wrote, I think I wrote in the title that I no longer have them, so you'll be able to tell, like, the ones that don't say that are the ones I still have in my collection. And so, yeah, if anyone's looking for Reborn sculpts, like if there's a specific Reborn in my collection that you really like and you're curious what her sculpt is and who her sculptor and Reborn artist is, or his sculptor and Reborn artist, it's all there in the Meet the Dolls playlist. So you can go in there and find whatever doll you're interested in learning about and watch their video. So this is her official video. Usually I do like a story and a detail thing in their video, which I've basically given the details here. Her story isn't much. It's just I fell in love with 54, I would say about a year or two ago, and was insistent that I was going to have her in my collection, and I finally do. She almost didn't make it here because I believe they're retiring her. I haven't heard any official word of it, but the fact that I can't get her in any of the American Girl boutiques in Canada, I couldn't find her in the American Girl stores in the US, and I had actually checked online. All of the American Girl stores in the US do not carry her. She's only on the website, and the website says limited quantities available. It just gives me this sinking feeling that she's being retired, which is why I decided to scoop her up while I can. And the delivery person kind of goofed up, put her tracking info as being delivered when she wasn't delivered until like 4 or 5 days later. And American Girl was actually going to send out a second one, thinking that the first one got lost. But thankfully, the day after they said they were going to send me a new one, my original one arrived, and I'm so happy because, like, she's in perfect condition and I absolutely love her. So I'm glad that you know, she made it. I just hope that American Girl no longer ships with Sprint Star Canada, because they were horrible and I've read horrible reviews on them. So yeah, be very cautious. If you find out your order's being shipped by Sprint Star Canada, just be cautious. They may not deliver it on time. They may update tracking saying it's been delivered when it hasn't, and it may show up days later, or you may not get it at all. That's been the reports I've read. So if it's telling you your doll or package or order has been delivered and you haven't received it by I would say within 4 days, 5 days, you might want to contact whoever you have made a purchase from, whether it be Amazon or American Girl or whatever, because yeah, not a good track record for those people. But she's here, and like I said before, she comes in the new meat outfit, which is a blue jacket, and it's a floral dress. Sorry, just trying to get the color here. Yeah, so it's like a floral dress, has a little bit of tulle underneath, has these sparkly shoes. Sparkly flats, and a little blue zip-up jacket that has a cute little star on the pull, and she's just gorgeous. Let me try and get a close-up of her hair for you guys so you can see. The lighting is awful. Okay, so there you can see her hair. Like I said in her box opening, I would say it almost has the appearance of black hair, but I'm not sure if it's coming up on camera. Hope you can kind of see the brownish highlights in there. But yeah, like there's some brown highlights in there. So I would say it's pretty much a dark brown color, but it really has the appearance of black, depending on the lighting. I can't remember what the website classifies it as. I should look that up. Okay, so I checked the website and they classify her as having black brown hair. So I was right. So I would say the main color is black, but she's got brown highlights. So there you have it. Black brown hair, and she has brown eyes, like very dark brown eyes. They're so dark that you can barely see her pupils. But there she is, guys. Welcome, Kiara, to my collection. I'm so happy to have her. Hope you enjoyed her little story and details video. And we'll see you next time. Thanks so much for helping me choose her name. Bye, guys.